Hi everybody, welcome back to the beautiful Sipsco Coast. We are back for the third day in a row. I've had a real hankering to play this game this week, so I've been playing a lot more than I usually would in my spare time, as well as recording, because it's great fun. I was on the Co-optional podcast yesterday. It was good fun. I'm pretty tired today, though. It was a bit of a late night for me getting back and stuff, but it was good. And I just spent this morning being introduced to the world of ASMR, courtesy of Krendor, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Anyway, we're back. We need to fix a couple of things. A couple of things that we made yesterday in the service area need to be fixed. Well, not so much fixed. We just need some fire coverage out here because there is none, and we don't want any of this stuff burning down. Look, especially not the the solar plant. Also, probably not the incinerators either. We don't want these to burn down. So we're going to get just a little fire station in here. Probably, maybe not like right on the coast. Actually, let's have it across the street here. And then they should have good coverage of everything here. And then when we want to expand the power and if we want to make more incinerators or whatever, this should be fine. All right, great. That is one thing done. So the garbage trucks leave here, this like service zone. They can come up here. They can go all the way into the city. But as people rightly pointed out, there's no real way for them to get into Clown Town without going all the way back this way and maybe getting off here and stuff. So we need an off-ramp somewhere coming from this way so that they can get into Clown Town. The best way to do that probably is going to be so that, well, maybe like something like from here that goes around like this to here, because we want them to come off and go this way, right? We don't want them to come off, go this way, have to go around and then and back or whatever. So we need some way for them to get off and then straight into the city, so that we have the coverage that way as well. So it's just a case of trying to find the best place to put an off-ramp, and I have no idea where that is right now. We'll figure it out, though. I think it's going to go something like this. It'll go like up and around. It's going to get a little bit messy in here, but that's probably okay. Unless we have something that goes like this straight down to the roundabout. That might work, and then they can go around. Actually, yeah, because, I mean, this roundabout is going to be able to handle a lot of traffic, so it might make sense, actually, for the off-ramp to come down parallel to this road, get onto the roundabout, then go around the roundabout, and then go wherever they want, because this roundabout sort of connects up to just about everything, I think. There's an off-ramp here connecting to it, so an off-ramp connecting to it here might be okay, too. Let's do that. I don't know if this is going to be the best, but we'll see. So we'll have it come down like this. We probably want it to... it can stay elevated for a bit, I guess. We probably want to use this thing too. We want to do something like, not up. We want it to go down, but not too. There we go. Something like, oh god, the curves. The curves are sort of. Oh, that kind of works actually. We can have it come like that, and then sort of connect up like that, and then this whole. Wow. Okay. And then this area in here, I mean, we can build some stuff along this big road, but we probably don't need to. Okay, so the garbage trucks that are on the road now, if they need to go into Clown Town, they should be able to come... There it goes. There we go. There, a couple have come off. Okay, I mean, they're using this as a shortcut to get onto the highway here, too, which is all right, actually. So if they're coming this way and they're actually using this to get onto the highway here, they've sort of bypassed this area here, and maybe it'll relieve some of the congestion as well, where they don't need to be going this way. I don't know. We'll have to see. If we have to change it again, we will. But for now, they have an easier way to get into Clown Town than going all the way up that way, up this way, and then to Pretzel Balls Junction, which Pretzel Balls Junction, of course, is going to get completely overburdened fairly soon. Oh, look at all the traffic here. This is crazy. Okay, so we need some more off-ramps along the highway here as well. We need something that goes directly into Bagelsville from this way. So if they're coming all the way up from this way, they can get potentially into Bagelsville using this off-ramp. They can go that way. Do we want an off-ramp here too? I have to go all the way down there? I think we probably want to have one back here as well, if we can do it. Are people using that? Okay, great. So they don't have to go all the way down there now. And then we have on-ramps, but no, well, yeah. So this is an on, this is an off, this is an on. Oh, God. Okay, I think would be okay for that way now. And then we need something that comes off of here that goes straight into Bagelsville, I think, and not... So this traffic is going to go into Disney World, Florida, and some of it is going to come... Is this off as well? That's an off-ramp straight into... Oh my god. I bitterly regret now looking at the Final Fantasy Memorial, Final Fantasy VII Memorial off-ramp system thing because it is a bit of a mess. Let's go back over here. Let's go back over here and pretend we never looked at it. We'll look at it at some other point, I think. Hopefully, probably. For now, let's continue building downtown, Clowntown. We need to look at buses again at some point. We've got this service area over here, which is like more or less connected up. We also want to expand this highway, probably... We want to probably have it like curve up and like go up to here. Oh god, there's more fires. There's a fire in Disney World, Florida. Disney World, Florida, of course, is going to do its best to cover up the fact that there was a fire because they don't want that to get out into the public. They don't want everyone to know that fires do actually occur in Disney World, Florida. Not the real Disney World, Florida. It's got to be said, this is just an industrial zone, a massive industrial zone at that, where fires do occur, but the public can't ever find out about it because it's bad news for business. And Disney World, Florida is all about big business, and they don't want to have any of their business ruined. So that's fine. Okay, great. So highway, we want highway to go probably up here. We'll have it like on a curve, I think, too. And then we'll probably, I think we'll probably elevate it at some point too. Because I like the elevated highways. I much prefer an elevated highway for some reason. I don't know why. We'll page up there to elevate it to that point, and then we'll also have the one running beside it sort of come down like that. If we can do that. I don't know if this curve is going to be too extreme. Is the curve too? It's a bit extreme, but it's probably going to be okay. All right, so that's going that way, and that's going that way now. Excellent. And then I think the idea is that we want this to connect all the way up to here. We're going to buy this land. Some people are saying that maybe I should turn this lake into just a gigantic toilet, like with sewage pumping and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like I want this to be like a really swanky golf course area up here. Maybe like where all the rich people are or whatever. We'll have to see. So this highway is going to go up and weave around here and probably connect back up to this highway. And then we'll see about maybe changing this into like a bigger interchange or something later on. For now, I don't think we need to worry too much about it, though. We could probably fill in this area now, too, for the Clowntown downtown area, and then have it sort of come up to around here. And then we can maybe expand it out around here, too. And this will be like the sort of main downtown area, a very dense area. Not like educationally dense. I don't mean that because we have a high school. Oh, that reminds me, actually. We need elementary schools because our elementary school availability is very poor. So we need an elementary school for down here. And then we also need to sort of be mindful of the fact that, oh, actually, we can do with one over here. Look at all these people are like clamoring for an elementary school. Should we have like one just shove it like in here? All right, we've shoved one in there. And now everything is upgrading and everybody is pretty happy. Wow, look at some of these buildings are getting pretty big. Wow, look at this. My God. All it took was one elementary school and like every building in this entire neighborhood is upgrading. Wow, it looks nice too. Look at this. Look, some of them are getting really big. Look, this one's like really huge. The Myrtle Residence. Okay, great. Excellent. Okay, so that's a lot of upgrades. We need to be mindful of the fact that there's like commercial near some of this residential, which may be hindering upgrades as well, but we can look at that later. I think when we plan stuff in here, and like possibly over here, we'll bear that in mind. So as far as I know, residential can be next to offices. There's no noise pollution, but there'll be noise pollution from commercial. So they're ideal for high density. It says high-density commercial buildings are department stores and supermarkets that offer citizens a wide variety of spending possibilities. They can serve a large number of customers, so they are ideal for high-density residential areas. Okay. And then the offices say, office areas offer workplaces for educated citizens. Make sure you have a university in the city. Okay, fine. So it doesn't actually say anything about noise pollution. Is there anything? Can we check? Is this? What's this? Noise pollution. Oh, yeah. Look at all this noise pollution. Look at all of this noise pollution. It's very high. Our average noise pollution is actually 23%, but it's very high in some of these areas. Okay, so if we then look at the grid to see, oh yeah, you guys are right. Okay, so all of this commercial is producing a heck of a lot of noise pollution and potentially causing stuff to not be able to upgrade. All right. Do we want to move like a lot of our commercial centrally into like this area and then have this sort of like offices and residential out here so that we... Oh, look at the noise pollution on these roads and stuff too. Holy crap. God, I've never looked at this overlay before. My God, Disney World, Florida is just the loudest place on earth. Look at that. It's just like pure red. It's just like some sort of noise hell. If you're like into noises and watching videos where like people like use scissors and do scalp massages and stuff, actually, in saying that, you may want to come down to Disney World, Florida, because some of the sounds that are happening in this complete sort of messy, sort of chaotic area might be appealing to you. Mostly they'll be just like trucks honking their horns and truck drivers calling each other assholes and telling them to like go sleep with their mothers and stuff like that. But maybe that might be appealing. So it's worth thinking about. And maybe another reason for why you'd want to visit Disney World, Florida at some point in your life. Okay, great. Well, we'll think about doing that then. I think there is some demand for commercial, so we can probably start making some commercial in here. And then we can, as we sort of meet that demand, we can start stripping out some of the commercial here, cutting down on the noise pollution and replacing it with residences and stuff, because the demand for that will go up. Okay, excellent. Fine. It shall be done. Let's get the old paintbrush tool, the big paintbrush tool, and we'll go through here and add some... Are the pipes? Yes. Okay, the pipes are all set up in here too. Okay, great. So we'll add some more pipes for some more coverage. Just roughly where we want like the downtown area to be. Good old downtown clown town. You come down here, you can have a good meal, and you can have a hot shower. And all of that you can do with your own private clown who follows you around and like juggles and does face paint on you, and he makes you laugh a lot and stuff, and it's really great. And it has no power either, which is part of the fun for some people. Okay, so we want to have... Oh god, this is gonna be tricky actually. We're gonna need like a power... It's gonna have to like connect up somehow, and it may connect up somehow. One way of doing it could be to have just something like this. I don't know what is gonna be built there in that one little square, but that should connect it all up. Okay, great. So the grid is connected thanks to these two strategically placed buildings in between two highways, which is really nice. Oh god, look, the traffic is backing up a bit here too. Okay, so we said that this is mostly going to be commercial in here, and we want to also get some... well, we're probably going to need another road here so that we can get some more stuff in here. So let's go for... some sort of windy road. Is that gonna cause... No, okay, that's fine. There's is there traffic lights there? It's a stop sign, but there's no traffic lights, so it shouldn't like interrupt the flow of traffic on the roundabout, and it should be fine. Okay, great. So we want to have like sort of wind in here. We want to stick with the old windy roads, I think, because it's quite fun, and we'll try to like fill up as much space in here as we can with commercial buildings that cause a lot of noise pollution. Oh, we also need an area for our stadium as well. Okay, we'll make the stadium like around here, and we'll give it its own like on-ramp and off-ramp and stuff like that. We have to be mindful of that because I think the traffic is going to get like really crazy. All right, so this can connect up to here, no problem, that's fine. And then we'll sort of like carve this area in here for the stadium. I think that's probably going to be enough room for the stadium, and then we can have some more stuff coming up and around here. Maybe connect up to there like that. That's probably okay. And then we'll sort of have it wind down like that. We'll have to make some parks and stuff. And I think, well, I don't think the traffic's going to be too crazy down here if it's just commercial. So it might be okay. All right, fine. We filled up where the clown eyes were supposed to go. There is now some sort of like Geordie LaForge visor, if you can visualize that. If you open your artistic mind and you can see a Geordie LaForge visor where the clown's eyes were meant to be. So it's like a future clown. I think that's nice, actually. I think Future Clan is nice. Ooh, this looks like a nice area for a stadium, too, actually. I mean, it's very important because we need to get the Bon Jovi concerts going. Now, Bon Jovi nowadays, do you think it's more fitting for Bon Jovi to play in an opera house? Because they're considered, like, classic rock at this point, aren't they? Bon Jovi. And for me, classical music always happens in an opera house. So I feel like classic rock should also happen in an opera house. And I'm kind of tempted to make the Bon Jovi concerts in the opera house. We have an expo center, and then we have this really cool stadium. Bring the excitement of a sports game into the city by building a stadium. Requirement for building the space elevator. I've never built the space elevator before. We've got the expo center as well. Trade shows and conferences attract visitors from near and far. Is there actually a rock stadium? There's an observatory, a grand library. There's a business park. That's kind of cool. What's this? An aquarium. That's kind of neat. Servicing services offices. A science center. A high-interest tower. Wow, there's a lot of cool buildings, actually. The MAM Modern Art Museum. Sea and Skyscraper. Theater of Wonders. Do you know what, guys? I think it's going to be the Opera House. Look at this. It looks nice, too. It's really big. All right. It causes a lot of noise pollution, too. But we're going to put it in here, and we're going to give it all of its own access and everything so that it doesn't, like, cause too many traffic problems and stuff. Hopefully, that's going to be enough room in there. We might need to find, like, an even bigger space. But if you look at it from far away, this whole area will be devoted to pretty much Bon Jovi concerts and the Opera House. So it'll be pretty nice, actually. All right. Fine, so that means that we can actually go in here and make use of this space as well for more commercial stuff. Our commercial endeavors. We have many commercial endeavors to see to, and we will see to them. Excellent. So we'll do that, something like that. We'll do something like... actually, this can probably just like go around like this and connect back up to here. That is a bit of a mess, actually, but I think we'll roll with it for now. And then we'll have we can probably have an intersection here that's probably no big shakes, and then we can have this sort of go down here just to make use of the space and connect up to there as well. That should be fine. And then we probably want like another sort of yeah, something like this to go along the coast. We want to make as much use of the coast as possible as well, because it's nice. Do we want to have like this coast road sort of like extend down to here as well? So maybe like this, so that the road's right on the coast. I feel like, yeah, I feel like we should have the road right on the coast, and we'll get rid of the power lines once the whole grid is like all connected up or whatever. And we'll upgrade these roads too. Okay, great. So that's sort of all filled out now. There's, well, we could probably maybe just have like a bit of a dead end down there to make use of the space as well. And we should be good. Okay, great. So commercial, we still have demand for, which is crazy. That we just have like this insatiable appetite for commercial right now. So we'll build commercial all around here. We probably don't want to build it on these big 6-laners though. We just want to build it on like these sort of side roads and stuff. This side road connects this part of downtown to this part of downtown. It might get a little bit busy, but we might be okay at the same time. All right, we'll get rid of that little one there just in case. And we want to get some more commercial up in here as well. So the idea is that we're building commercial in here to meet the demand for it, and then we want to like over meet the demand for it as well, so that we can transform some of this commercial into offices or residential, so that we get rid of the noise pollution, right? Does Clowntown need a new burner? I feel like it might, actually. What's happened to the Clowntown burner? Clowntown burner is there, and it looks like we're going to need another Clowntown burner. The Clowntown Burner Mark II, which can burn, of course, even more bodies. There. Okay. Go and collect those bodies, Clowntown Burner Mark II. Clowntown Burner Mark II. Okay, we now have 2 Clowntown burners collecting up all the dead bodies. I think in the budget as well, I think you can actually... Oh, did we even make this a district? Did we do it last time? Yeah, we did. Okay, great. And did we call it? Wait a second. Where's the name? Can anyone see the name? I can't see the name. Where is it? Clowntown? Oh, Clowntown, where's your name? We can't see you. We might have to... Clowntown. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Was it there the whole time? I could not see it. That's so weird. Okay, so I think in the budget now, I think we can actually say, it's policies that work by district. Okay, so in here, if we increase the budget for healthcare, we should get better coverage. Oh my god, we're losing money now too. We have to be very careful when we do all this kind of stuff. Are we back in the green? Not really. It's like sort of... It's hovering. Okay, it's sort of starting to climb back up. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we have so much money, but we probably need to work on getting a bit more money first. That's a good point too. I wonder if we're going to be able to afford the stadium. I wonder if there's a policy that sort of increases healthcare for the region. Because look at all the dead bodies. God, they're really piling up now. This is crazy. All right, policies for Clowntown. Do we want to have an education boost? No. Free public transport? I mean, we could retrofit some of the public transport to carry the dead bodies to the burners. No? Parks and recreation? Okay. Taxation? City planning? No. Okay. Fine. We're just going to have to build another one. I wonder if they're just getting caught up in traffic. Although the traffic on these roads doesn't seem to be too bad. I think it's just completely overwhelmed at this point. Crematorium. How many people does this process? Patient capacity is 105. Okay, maybe we need one down here too. So we need to actually make the Mark III around this area, I guess. Is the coverage okay there? It should be able to get around there. Okay, fine. So this is the Clowntown burner. The Clowntown burner Mark III, if you can believe that. We now have 3 Clowntown burners all working together to burn the dead bodies that seem to pile up in a major way in Clowntown downtown. And other stuff that rhymes with down. Okay, great. Fine. All right, so this commercial is all sprung up. Pardon me. We probably need some parks and stuff to make it even more appealing for all of this commercial area. We don't really want a Bagelsville statue in here. We'll probably get like a nice big old park. What's this one? This is a large playground. We don't want a large playground. We want some sort of like plaza or a park with trees. Park with trees is pretty cool, actually. Is it going to fit in here? You can't really fit anything in there because of the whole road thing. What's this? This is just a small park. Okay, I'll put this small park here. Increase the land value around here somewhat. It hasn't really made much of a difference. We'll probably have to make another one. Can we get like smaller part? Oh yeah, here, look at all our signs and stuff. What's this? A Japanese garden. Oh my god. I've never used this before. Look at this thing. This is awesome. It's a little Japanese garden. Where do we want to put a Japanese garden? Should we just like plant one in here too? I think we should. I think we'll put one in here so that all of these places here can benefit from some sort of relaxing, nice Japanese garden look. They can go there on their lunch breaks. They can take their sandwiches. There's like some garbage cans and stuff provided so that they can throw out their sandwiches and everything, and it should be fine. Okay, have we collected the dead? Not really. Do we just need to like store the dead in a cemetery and then transfer them and like empty out the cemeteries into the whatchamacallits? I think we probably need to. We'll have to build a cemetery because the capacity is 3,000. The capacity on the burner is only like 120 or whatever. So we'll build a cemetery. We'll let it empty out. We'll have it empty out, sorry, and then we'll send it all to the Clowntown burners. Okay, we're gonna get a cemetery here because this is all the commercial stuff that we want to get rid of anyway, right? So hopefully they can go around, pick up all the dead bodies, and then we can do away with more of the commercial. Wow, look at this. This place is getting upgraded again. Listen to all the dinging. There's just a massive amount of dinging happening. What is this? Look at this little apartment. Look at this shop till you drop center with a beautiful view of the cemetery. Look at these are like all like little like 1 square tiles with stuff building on them. That's awesome. Okay, great. So our demand for commercial is still there. We have some demand for industrial. The demand for commercial, we still need to balance out with building commercial in this area. We'll continue to build commercial in this area anyway. So this is going to be like the epicenter of noise, basically. All of the noise pollution in the whole region is going to be like in this whole area here. And then, of course, here too, once the old symphony orchestra moves in, headed by Bon Jovi himself. It's going to be thrilling times. Okay, so do we want to get rid of all this commercial? We do, yeah. We're going to. We're going to get rid of all this commercial, and we're going to change it into residential. Great. And get rid of all that noise pollution. Wonderful. Okay, so this is all residential building now, and hopefully a lot less noise polluted. Man, it's taking forever for them to pick up all these bodies. Look at these high-rises. They're just like dead body producing factories. Jesus. It must be some sort of like crime baron like occupying this whole block of downtown Clowntown, because it's pretty bad. All right, so we have like no demand for commercial now, so we can get rid of all of this. We do have demand for offices, so we'll replace it with offices. And we'll probably get some offices down around here too, because there's probably going to be some noise coming off of the highway. So we use the offices as some sort of like building barrier for that noise, because our demand is so high for it right now anyway. Okay, great. And there might be a power shortage. Oh no, it's connected up there. Okay, fine. All right. Do we need to think about getting another cemetery? How is this one filling up at all? Deceased stored 0 out of 300. Okay, so this is on. It's operational, but the hearse, I guess, is just like stuck in traffic somewhere and is unable to come back. I mean, all he had to do was go up here and collect the dead bodies. Maybe he's like ventured further into downtown Clowntown, possibly. Okay, yeah, it's down here. Here it is. Look, you see it? It's just doing the rounds. How many? I mean, can we? I want to see how many bodies it's carrying right now. The load, he's got a 60% load. This is the Clowntown Burner Mark II hearse with a 60% load. How many bodies that constitutes, I have no idea, but look at him in action. Look at that. Oh, he's stopping here. He's stopping at the new commercial center to pick up a dead body. All right, well, they seem to be actually clearing the backlog anyway. I think adding all those crematoriums and that graveyard is going to help, although nothing seems to be... Okay, no, there's 40 now. Okay, so the hearse has gone around, collected 40 bodies, and brought them back here. So once this fills up, we'll start emptying it out to the crematoriums, and then the crematoriums can go around and still continue to do their rounds, and hopefully that works out. How are we doing for, like, traffic and stuff? Traffic and stuff seems... okay-ish, actually. It's always a little bit busy up here. We'll sort that out at some point. It looks like the bodies are piling up in Donutsville now, too. My God, there's just dead bodies everywhere. Of course, okay, the graveyards are both full now. Did we actually make... No, we didn't. We haven't built... There's 3 graveyards in Donutsville and not a single crematorium. Okay, fine. We're going to get a crematorium in here, and we're going to call this one the Baker's Dozen. Deep fryer. It's a deep fryer. Okay, the Baker's Dozen deep fryer, and hopefully we only need one, but we may need to build another one just to help with the backlog or whatever. Okay, fine. Let's start emptying out this cemetery as well so that we have more storage options for the dead people of Donutsville. Oh my God. Guys, it's getting a bit stressful now. There's a lot of stuff to do. Look, I'm just trying to get Bon Jovi into the city at long last. And look, I've just constantly got to, like, bulldoze down buildings. Look, the trash land is filling up again. Look, it's like it's almost totally full. How's this one doing? 83% full. We're going to have to start emptying out some of these now, too. There's going to be trash problems. All right, we're going to empty at least 2 of those out so that we can start storing trash. We're going to have to empty out this cemetery as well to the Satonsville Crisper or whatever it was called. And the Bagelsville one is the Bagelsville... What the hell did I call it again? Was it the grill? The Bagelsville Grill. That's right. Okay, fine. So we're going to empty out cemeteries to all of these crematoriums, burn up all these bodies, and then we'll have some extra storage space for dead bodies, which is sorely needed. My God. There's so much to do. Okay, coming back down here. Demand for commercial is shot up again a little bit. Demand for residential is shooting back up a bit as well. How are we doing for noise pollution now? Oh, great. Okay, so there's still a little bit of commercial here causing some noise pollution, which we can get rid of. That's fine. But we seem to have sorted out that area anyway, and it's fantastic. All right, great. Do we want offices or residential? Let's get a couple of offices. We'll have a couple of nice little quaint offices overlooking the cemetery. That's always nice, isn't it? So that when people are like doing their TPS reports or whatever, their like end of month or end of year reports, they can look out and they could be like, well, at least I'm not out there, right? At least I'm not 6 feet under out there in a field. I'm in here, nice and warm, and I'm filing reports like a madman. Excellent. Oh, look at these little places. The Happy Face Travel Agency, that's nice. Top banking. All these people can use this to their advantage. Look, like they could be like, what? Are you thinking of not going to the Barbados this year? Because, I mean, alternatively, you could be out back, 6 feet under in a field, and then people be like, oh shit, yeah, okay, I changed my mind. I do want to go to Barbados. I want to live life to the fullest. I don't want to end up 6 feet under out back in the field back there in the Clowntown District Cemetery. Oh shit, that reminds me. Clowntown District Cemetery. Yeah, okay, great. Excellent. Okay, so a little bit more commercial then, I think. We can add in here, fill this up nicely. There's this whole like area up here too. Did we pipe all this up? Is there water? I cannot remember. We're gonna need some more parks and stuff as well. We'll have like a park in here. Maybe actually a park like over here. That would be nice. This like whole area can be like sort of a park. Okay, great. And oh, we didn't want stuff along these avenues either, just because of the traffic. Okay, excellent. We'll fill this in too so that these people can move in. Okay, great. We'll check the water pipes. They don't have water. These poor people, they're coming up, they're showing up to work in their new retail outlets or whatever, and there's no running water, and it's awful, and everybody's really upset about it, but I've just fixed it, so everybody's like pretty happy about it again. There's a couple of abandoned buildings too, but that's okay, we'll sort that out. All right, so commercial is dropping down, which means that we can probably do away with some more commercial here. We'll get some more offices in to pad out the noise, the highway, and then some of these residential areas will probably end up upgrading. And I just accidentally... Oh, no, what am I doing? I did not mean to do that. I wanted to do this. Okay, there we go. So that's fine. Let's get some residential along here to, of course... I'm using the paintbrush, so it's like it's all going wrong. Okay, no, this is fine. We get it all up in here, all up in here. We want to get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, great. And then the demand for commercial will just keep sort of like rising and falling as we do this, and then sort of relocate it all into that central area. I think this will work out fine, though. Excellent. Okay, perfect. We don't want stuff building here. Get out of here. We don't want you on the coast. It's my paintbrushing skills. Come on. These people take full advantage. Look, if you give them an inch, they take a mile. It's unbelievable. All right, great. So I think we're probably okay for residential for now. We can probably get some more offices in here. There we go. And then hopefully nobody will have any noise pollution to worry about in downtown Clowntown. Excellent. All right, great. And then next time when we come back, we'll do the Opera House thing, because we know where it's going to go now. We'll figure out how to get traffic in and out of there as effectively as we can, which of course will not be effective. And hopefully continue to... Wow, God, that is really starting to back up. And hopefully fix this next time too. And maybe this too. There's lots of stuff to fix, as usual. But, I mean, that's the name of the game, isn't it? Any city building game, you get to a point where you're just constantly chopping, changing, and trying to fix stuff. So there we go. Excellent. All right, well, a little bit of a hectic episode. There was a lot going on, I feel, but I think we got some good stuff done. And at least there's not just a million dead bodies piled up in Clowntown anymore. So at least we've managed to fix that, at the very least. Excellent. And there's a lot of traffic on this cool big roundabout now as well, which is quite nice, actually. Look at that. The traffic is very much flowing, which is good. We don't seem to have any like huge bottlenecks or anything, so excellent. All right, I will go into like the super artistic view of, wow, Sipsco Coast, which is really starting to come along. Look at that. It's getting really dense in this downtown area, and it'll spread out, and we'll build some more stuff, and man, this city is just going to be huge when we're done. This game is awesome. I love playing this game. I'm really enjoying recording it, and I love playing it. So we'll try to get something, 9 tiles. We can even extend it beyond that. If people still want to watch and stuff. It is truly great. And the more mods that come out as well, the more interesting it remains. So, excellent. All right, great. This will probably be the last episode for this week, and we'll start back again on Monday. And if I still got a hankering, we'll do one like every day next week as well, so that we can make more progress and get further towards sort of filling out this whole area. It'll be great. Excellent. All right. Well, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.